Welcome to day 34, which means we're 27 days away from Leadville. Okay, we're running on pavement today. We're 2 miles in. I'm gonna do probably 12 miles. Samantha has 15 miles up here. We're running on, like I said, the road, so a bit different than the trails. Samantha has the Berlin Marathon coming up in like 8 or 9 weeks.
9 weeks, I think.
9 weeks, so trying to get some more mileage in. Twin Lakes is back there. There's a highway out here we're running to. Then we'll do a U-turn and come back. And yeah, just putting some easy miles in at 9,400 feet. Okay, 4 miles done. Body's feeling pretty solid. My quads are a little bit sore. That's probably the thing that's hurting the most. Just from all the braking on the descending yesterday. But feet feel good. Achilles, for my leg, lower leg, glutes, so I'm liking how this is going so far. 4 miles done, about 8 to go. Okay, a little over 5 miles done, 5.25 miles. Having my first gel. Okay, a little over 6 miles in, we've already turned around. We're heading back towards Twin Lakes now. Give you a little view and perspective. So, that's too shaky. That's kind of where the Leadville course is. Through here. There goes Samantha. Goes through here, down to Twin Lakes, around here, up Pope Pass. So, you can kind of see right now, or at least I can see, probably a good solid 20 miles up with the course. Maybe 25. Okay, coming up on 9 miles, chugging off at low to mid 9 pace, slight gradual uphill. Body feels okay. My right knee is a bit sore actually. After that kind of outward bound descent, doesn't feel like it's injured in any way. It's just achy and sore. So I'm personally pretty excited to get this done. How about you?
I also am. My body feels fine. It's the thin air and my asthma not mixing very well, so that's the most fatigued part. But
we're getting there. We're 9 miles in. She's got 6 left. 10K to go.
Woo.
Okay, so I'm taking off. Samantha's got 4.5 more miles. I have 1.5, maybe 1.7 miles left to get to 12. So I'm heading up toward the campsite, and she's heading down towards Twin Lakes. Okay, 12 miles done, 9:10 pace. Our chart rate is 120. About 800 feet or 755 feet of elevation gain, so pretty solid. My body's sore though, just achy. Chicken melt, oh, not tuna melt. I got meatball parmesan. We're stopping in Silverthorne on the way home. Got some food. Made it back home probably about 90 minutes ago. I had about an hour. Was it an hour or so, Samantha?
yeah.
Yeah, about an hour nap or so. I'm quite tired still, so it's gonna be an early night tonight. But as we do on every other Sunday, we'll do it today too, where we debrief kind of the week behind us and talk about in a quick little 2-minute window what I did and when. So let's start with Monday last week. So that's the 20th of July. I'm gonna pull out some clips on the side here, so hopefully you can follow along with me. I did 7 miles in the morning, just my local trail run, followed by half an hour bike, and then an hour and a half at Arsenal down in Arvada, which is where I trained for my HYROX races when I'm in a HYROX race season. But I was an hour and a half down there with a friend named Ryan, who's also in the Elite 15, fun fact. Tuesday, 10 miles in the morning. Also, that was my local-ish trail run. I did a little bit of quality. I think from miles 6 to 9, I did 1 minute on, 1 minute off. So I ended up being about 10 rounds of that. And then hopped on a flight and went to Wisconsin and then did 6 miles or 10K of an uphill treadmill session where, again, it was a 2 minute on, 1 minute off. Very loose structure, but trying to get some quality work uphill to minimize damage. Wednesday, I did 50 minutes on the elliptical. It was all like a high zone 1, low zone 2 effort. That was the first day that I hadn't taken a full rest day in this entire training block. Usually Wednesdays were full rest, kind of recuperate and recover. But that was this was the first time it was not a full rest day. So 50 minutes and 16 seconds on the elliptical, followed by a quick 22-minute single leg workout where I focus on strength and plyometrics. Thursday, I was on the treadmill in Wisconsin. It was a 8-mile run followed by a half an hour elliptical. Then I worked all day, took a flight, got back to this area, Denver area, around 7:30, and did a quick half an hour strength session. Friday was 8 miles at Walker Ranch. So lots of vert. I think there was 700 or so meters of vert in there. Just time on feet, no specific quality. I practiced this skill of hiking into running and back and forth during the steeper sections on the climbs, and then got back to the house and did half an hour on the bike. Typical Friday. That's what I've been doing pretty routinely, both Thursday and Friday. That was a pretty routine day. Yesterday was not routine at all. I did 24 miles of the actual Leadville course, or the course to date. It might be changing depending on fire quality or air quality and fire activity. But it went from Twin Lakes up Hope Pass on the north side, down the south side to Winfield, did a U-turn, went up on the south side to Hope Pass, and then down the north side. So 24 miles total. It took me 4 hours and 52 minutes. This morning, didn't sleep very well, but got up and ran 12 miles in Twin Lakes as well. So around 9,200 feet, 9,300 feet, getting 12 miles on feet. And that was high zone 1, low zone 2. So no quality component there, just trying to get time on feet and volume. Which brings us to a weekly total. So 1 rest day off of running. So 6 days of running, 1 day not running. 75.6 miles, which corresponds to a little over 121 kilometers for the week. And if you add in the gain that I got on the treadmill quality session, we're over 10,000 feet of elevation gain for the week as well. So definitely the biggest one to date. I'll show you a Strava file here that shows you the progression over time over the past 12 weeks or so. Definitely the longest amount of running in both time and distance that I've done to date, and that'll probably be mirrored next week. We can talk about next week tomorrow during our morning run, kind of similar to this week, but that's the summary of this past week. So body's feeling quite good. I'm tired, but there's no I haven't had any lingering pain day after day after day. Like my quad hasn't hurt for 3 days in a row. It's probably gonna hurt tomorrow. It's kind of hurts right now, but so far I haven't had any sort of one area pop up where it's been lingering. So fingers crossed that I can kind of keep prioritizing some mobility and some strength work and rest, recovery, and keep plowing on. So that's today, day 34, July 26th. We're 27 days away from Leadville. We'll see you tomorrow.